Attack a taco. Kill that hunger. Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online. More contact missions. So today we're going to do another, I guess it would be a fan favorite one, Rooftop Rumble. Yeah, another popular one. I actually had not done this mission in the past. I knew about it, but I just picked other ones. There's a long list of them. And this one's actually really good, and it seems to actually trigger a Martin cutscene that I mentioned in the previous episode there. So at the end of this one, and the end of the cutscenes, I'll put together some Martin cutscenes there for you guys who haven't seen them. But there was one that I got at the beginning that I haven't had again since, and I think it's actually supposed to be me meeting Martin. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've already done missions for him before, but it seemed to have not triggered it until you do Rooftop Rumble. So I don't know if that's a thing or not, but something to mention. Yeah, Attack a Taco. We've got a friend, Taco Rack. Hey, Taco Rack. Yeah, you might be interested in this location. I didn't even know about this one here. Like, I know about a lot of the taco locations out there, but I didn't know about this one, the Attack a Taco. Yeah, heavy shelling. Choose sides. Battle Taco. Yeah, he's a player, and he actually does do taco racks from what I can understand. I was looking at his Twitter. Yep. Well, yeah, you do need something to hold all those tacos so they don't fall over, you know, if you're serving a party full of tacos. All right, so, I'm starting the mission that we haven't started yet. So this is where we actually load up. Now, we're going to load up the contact mission right now. So Rockstar created, down to missions, and Rooftop Rumble. Should have went the other way. I have a tendency to always go the wrong way, the long way. Anyway, so we're in our Kuruma, but you can do it in any vehicle you want. The Kuruma's on sale right now, though, for 30% until Monday night. Oh, there it is, Rooftop Rumble. We all know the FIB listen to our calls, read our emails, Life Invader alerts, and bleats, but it turns out they actually get some useful information as well. So useful, I will pay heavily to get it back off them. Maybe I need more coffee. Yes. All right, away we go. Let's load it up. Now, there is the menu when you're done the missions, and if you can stay in that menu, if there's good missions that pop up, it's usually faster to keep on picking them. All right, so we've already changed it to hard for the extra payout. And we don't need to wait for other players, although, like I said, you do get extra payout for it, especially with friends and crew members and things like that. Yeah, and we are in the double money event, just to repeat that. So anybody watching this past that, you know, the amounts you're going to see at the end are doubled. So it's usually half that. But they do double money events off and on, so I'm sure it'll come back up again. And it's a great way, like I mentioned before, for new players and returning players to get the feel of it again, or try out your new vehicles or things like that. Yeah, so Rooftop Rumble. So we're going to kill these guys right in front of us, over there. I'd point at them, but that'll set them off. So there's a bunch of what's called the Professionals gang. They're kind of like a bunch of hitmen. And so we're going to kill all of them, and they're going to get 2 or 3 backup cars. Actually 3. There's one that shows up here, and then there's 2 down the street that you'll see. And we kill all of them. And then we got to chase down a guy with documents. Usually it happens right here. So if you're quick enough, you can stop it all right here and then bring it to Martin. And that's it. Nice, easy, and done. Especially when you have a Kuruma. So like I said, they're on sale right now. Great little beast. You can use any vehicle. You know, it might be good to use something like a Tampa or a weaponized Tampa or something that has free ammunition with it. But otherwise, the Kuruma is still kind of the king of bulletproofness. You know, it's not strong against other players at all. I'd actually not recommend it for other players, for fighting other players. But for AIs, for NPCs, it's, you know, it's kind of the king. Now, just so you guys know, though, in the missions, Rockstar nerfed it so those back windows kind of disappear. So I don't know why they do that, especially in these days where there's all these other weaponized vehicles out there. That won't always happen. There's other missions where that doesn't happen, just so you know. And as long as nobody gets around behind you, you're fine. So, AP pistol. It's so annoying you can't go the other way. Oh my god. There's always something. There, no. Yeah, alright. I think I'm not used to it because I've got the double action pistol in there now, so it's like one extra and it's got me messed up. Yeah, you have the gun loadouts, but they don't seem to always work and they don't seem to get rid of certain weapons. Like the base pistol is always with you. Run! That's right, run. So as you guys can see, just a nice big spray of bullets. Nice and easy with friends. And you can play around with them and stuff. It's pretty easy. I could fire rockets in there and all kinds of stuff, blow them all up. Yeah. Right here I don't have to worry about blowing up anything. But some of the contact missions you do have to be careful with some of the modern weaponized vehicles out there. You know, it's tempting to use some of them, like my APC, but the APC is so much destruction that it has a tendency to blow up the mission objective. You know, so it's kind of overkill sometimes for contact missions. Come out, come out. Oh, I thought he was the last guy. Sorry, man. Oh, terrible way to die. Well, you can hide back there. I can take care of that. Alright, so this car just pulled up behind us when we weren't looking. And sometimes other gang members can show up too. Oh, this is one of those other 2 cars I mentioned. There we go. Yeah, so I've had 2 backup cars and I've had as many as 4 as well. But see, I was going to say, once those guys show up, it actually triggers the documents to go. So now it says steal the documents. And then you have to watch for it because it doesn't really pop up and tell you that I've noticed. So now I'm chasing down that green dot on our map. And it doesn't even matter about those guys back there. They might chase after us. They won't catch us. Won't matter. There we go. The documents. Now it falls out of the vehicle for whatever reason, so you don't have to take the guy out. You just have to grab that. And you want to pay attention to where you killed them, because that's where the documents will fall out. You know, not where the car stops. So if he was over a field, you'd want to try to remember where you shot him or something like that, and then go back to that spot, and you should find it. That's it. Rooftop Rumble. Nice and easy. And at this point, we're just driving back to Martin's. Martin Madrazo. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say a kingpin, a gang leader, but I'm not sure. I think he's kind of a cartel. What do you guys think? I think he's a cartel. Technically. Yeah. When they said the cartel guys are after you, I think they're kind of sort of Martin guys. I think. Can't remember for sure if he's just a gang dude or if he's a cartel. But I think he's a cartel. Yep, so I still love my Kuruma. You know, it's still a good buy. You just play the, for your new players, or returning players who don't have one, you just get the Fleesa heist. The Fleeka heist, some people know it, it's actually Fleesa. The Fleesa heist, nice easy heist, it's super easy, it's the newbie heist, it's kind of a tutorial heist. And you get a discount on this. So I think it brings it down from like 600,000 to 500,000, so it's still inexpensive as far as armored cars go. Yeah, it's got all-wheel drive, so that's not four-wheel drive, that's all-wheel drive, but nonetheless, that's pretty cool. You know, compared to regular drive, it's awesome. Can take a beating. It's a very tough vehicle, except for any kind of explosions. So you want to watch out for explosions. That's why it's not very good fighting against other players. And if people have full metal jacket rounds, they can the FMJ rounds, the new rounds, they can actually shoot through this. So another reason not to use it against other players. That said, though, it's a very tough little vehicle. Seats 4 too, so your whole company can go inside it. So just to give it a little plug, it's the one of the original old ones that people forget about, but it's still very good. In many ways, it's still one of the mission kings, you know, like I said about AIs and NPCs. Although there's much cooler stuff, it's still very good. Well, I don't even think I took any damage. See? Yeah, no damage at all, thanks to our awesome Kuruma. Now, just so you guys know, I would call it 98, 99% bulletproof. People usually call it 100%, but as you can see, those windows do disappear on some missions, so it's not completely. And then sometimes when people are really close to you, with shotguns and things like that, it can sometimes get damaged through. So watch out for that. And of course, after the vehicle has taken a ton of damage, then the shots will start slowly getting through too. All right, let's meet Merton again. Here you go, Martin.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Thank you.
I love you. In an appropriate way, I mean. I
Good.
didn't. You would be dead, of course.
I don't know about that, but I appreciate the sentiment. All right. So here's our nice easy payout, 27,000. And like I said before, you can take your time, and I would have gotten more money. You know, I could have just sat outside of his house for another 5-10 minutes, made more, just for doing nothing. And like I've said in the other one, it's a great thing to do when you're talking with friends or getting to know people or anything like that, or hanging out at home or whatever. You can just kind of hang out somewhere and finish it every now and again and make good money. Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily compare it to businesses. I would think of it more as something profitable to do when you're just messing around or talking with friends. All right, so this is the menu as I mentioned, and I'm going to quit out of here in a second. But this menu actually, if you keep going through them, it is a little bit faster. And if you're trying to do with your friends, I clicked on free mode there in the bottom right. If you're trying to stay with your friends, you want to click on free mode. So if you quit out of the menu, it puts you in your own session again, but it has a tendency to break you up sometimes from who you're with. And I found that if you go to free mode, and if people click on free mode, you tend to end up in the same session together again. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. So if there's 3 of us in 3 different invite-only sessions or public, you know, and we all click free mode, it'll put us back in together quite often. And if you want to be separate, just quit out of that menu. Yeah. So for a while, I always used to think that the free mode and the quit were the same thing, but it actually seems to do different things. Free mode keeps you together. Quitting puts you on your own most of the time. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm the Missing Sock. See you again next time. And I'm going to show you that meeting Martin and a couple other ones. Keep performing like that, and you will keep me happy. Yeah, well, keep paying me, and you'll make me happy. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. It's great to have you with us, everybody.
Hello. So you found the place. Well, you're the talk of the streets, my friend. And can I call you that? I feel we will be great friends. Hey, look at this place. Isn't it beautiful? A modernist wonder home. Very significant. My business associate lives here. I bought it for her. For him. For her. For her as a present. Because I like her. As a business associate. Anyway, here.
Of course. There you go.
Yes. Perfect. I will do great. Good working with you, my friend. I'll see you again.
But I like to
And
hear.
keep this house between us.
All right. And we've officially met Merton. Doc of the town. That's us.
No, Patricia. No, I'm playing golf. Golf. 4! You've been hysterical. It's the menopause again. That never happened. I'm afraid I cannot be spoken to like that. No. Golf, I tell you. Estas viejas no entienden nada.
Yeah. All right, where's my car? Way up there. All right, take care, everybody. We'll see you back again soon. I think I'm going to get some more vehicles. Maybe we'll do some more contact missions, too. But yeah, I thought these ones were just a couple of really easy ones. And the Martin cutscenes are kind of cool. Yeah, something I'd never seen before, despite all the missions I'd run. I'm going to have to go get my Dominator GTX back out, too. See you soon.